Guys, there's so much to talk about today. As you may or may not know, I do a flash briefing every day, Monday through Friday, that you can listen to on your Amazon device. If you don't have an Amazon device, then you can do this. You can listen via Messenger bot. And I think Nika will be along. Of course, I forgot to tell Nika that I was going live. So let me just tell her. I'm going to tell her via Voxer. Do you guys use Voxer? It's awesome. Hey, Nika, I am live on my business page. I forgot to tell you, but we need some links. Thanks. Okay, so Voxer is like a walkie-talkie. It's fantastic, so you don't use up any data and any cellular minutes, and it's perfect if you have especially an assistant who is overseas. I just love it. And it makes this like little walkie-talkie noise when they're talking to you, which I just love. As a kid, I always loved walkie-talkies, and they never really quite worked as well as you wanted them to, remember? Anyway, I digress. So what I like to do on Fridays whenever I have time is a recap of all the flash briefings from the week, because the flash briefings consist of news in the world of digital marketing, online business, yada, yada, yada. So that's what we're going to do, okay? So tomorrow, as you start to think about what you're going to post on social media, if you do post on social media on the weekends at all, keep in mind that tomorrow is World Heart Day, Save Your Photos Day, and Biscotti Day. And then, as always on Friday, trending on Twitter right now is hashtag Friday Feeling and hashtag Friday Motivation. Before we dive in, I want to give a huge shout out to a couple of people who left reviews on Amazon for the flash briefing this week, and that is Ride King and Lassiter L. I'm pretty sure those are aliases, but you know who you are, and you left me fabulous reviews over on Amazon. And in case you don't know, I am trying to crush Gary Vaynerchuk, who only has like 53 reviews on his flash briefing, and we're up to 27 or 28 right now. So if you do that, it takes 5 minutes. You just go to Amazon and you type in, hey Sandra, you type in Front Row Entrepreneur and it'll pop right up and you'll be able to do that. Okay, so on with the news. So Snapchat is up to some stuff. Now, you may or may not use Snapchat for business, but I have to tell you this because, you know, even though Snapchat is slow moving in terms of their growth, number one, it is the best in terms of like having fun with filters and stuff. And you can always download your Snapchat stories and upload them into Instagram because they just have better bells and whistles. So it's just fun. Okay. That's number one. But the second reason I want to tell you is that if you are a social media manager, you have clients who are in the e-commerce or the retail space, they need to know about Snapchat, because Snapchat, oh my God, they are like doing all these crazy things as they gear up for the holidays as it relates to advertising. So this week, a bunch of new tools and options aimed at driving direct response and guiding Snapchat users to purchase directly from the app. So the first thing they're creating is this collection ads, which are going to be available to all advertisers via its self-serve ad buying platform. Okay. And it's just like what it sounds. There'll be like a collection of stuff. You'll be able to showcase products, and then there'll be little tappable thumbnails along the bottom of the ad. And when you tap it, it'll take you directly to purchase. And in addition to that, you're going to be able, if you are e-commerce or retail, upload your entire product catalog and then integrate it with your ad. So I'm not going to get into really deep there. And then as we talk about the updates from the week, there's another Snapchat/Amazon thing that happened that is like crazy exciting. Okay. So let's get rid of Mr. Ghost there. And I want to get back to my breaking news. What happened? There it is. Okay. Okay. Facebook. Let's talk about Facebook. There's a lot of stuff going on over there. So remember how you maybe you do, maybe you don't, but back in May, I talked about how I announced how Facebook was going to, they announced at their F8 conference on how they were going to completely streamline Messenger because Messenger got so junked up with all their junk and all this junky crap. And it is like Messenger is a hot mess. If you go in there, there's just a gazillion, too many options. And then absolutely nothing happened. However, recently this week, some people are reporting that they are seeing the new streamlined Messenger in their Android devices. So let me know if you're seeing that. I am not seeing that. Okay, let's see here. This one's pretty huge. So this one just came out today. Facebook has announced 2 new video ad buying options to help us kick off the holiday season. And by the way, it is the holiday season. Like, I know it's only October. No, it's not even October. It's almost October, but it is time. Like, you already need to have a plan as it relates to your holiday stuff, your promotions, your flash sales, all that good stuff. And Facebook has, they have announced 2 new ad buying options. The first one is called Stream Reserve, which will enable advertisers to reach people watching video from a selection of the most engaging, highest quality publishers and creators. So I don't know exactly what that means, but my guess is that when we're going to be able to target ads to people who are watching very specific video content in like Facebook Watch. That's my guess. They're also rolling out a new option, and this is the thing that's super exciting to me, called Through Play, and they're spelling through THRU. And that will enable advertisers to optimize and pay only for ads that run all the way through or for a minimum of 15 seconds. So you only have to pay if they watch at least 15 seconds or to the end. I love that. That's so great. I don't want to pay for stuff that, that didn't work or didn't happen. So I just think that's great on their part. All right, now we're going to quickly recap the stuff from the week, and there are some real goodies in here, okay? And before I go on, I think I missed a couple of comments. Lisa, thank you. Thanks for joining us today. It is great to see you. You're already well into your evening over there in Norway. All right, recapping the week. In Facebook news, they confirmed that all businesses can now advertise, all businesses, in Facebook Stories, and Facebook Messenger is right behind that. And then they opened it up for a bunch more regions, and I listed that out in the show notes, but it's just like a whole bunch of countries who are probably not even watching me right now. They'll figure it out when they go into their Facebook Ad Manager, I suppose. Okay, this one completely blew my mind. Because I have been so big on voice, very bullish on voice, and Facebook next week is going to be announcing their new device called Portal, which is a smart voice device. Oh my God, I cannot wait for that. Like, just expect to see me go live and be jumping up and down when that happens, because I just think that's going to be really, really big. Another piece of big news is that Facebook is going to allow people to join groups as their business page. Okay. And what this means is that, normally when we are engaged in Facebook groups, not normally, all the time, we're going to be wearing our personal profile avatar hat. So with somebody, if you say something brilliant in a group and they want to engage with you, they're going to click on that and they're going to go to your profile and they're going to see pictures of you and your new nail polish, drinking coffee, eating a donut, your lawnmower, your golden retriever, all those things, which is fine, but they're not going to really see your brilliant business self. So if you're interacting in a group and you say something genius, or somebody wants to connect with you, now they're going to click and they're immediately going to see your business page, which you have optimized beautifully because you've watched all my trainings on how to do that, right? And so it's an obvious benefit to us as the people who are a part of the group. But when I posted this yesterday, all hyped up and excited, I got several messages from people publicly and in the DMs that asked me, like, so how does this benefit me as a group owner? And it's a great question because it's up to the group owner, and I'm going to show you where the setting is, but it's up to the group owner to decide whether or not, I lost myself. That sounds deep. Let's see here. There it is. It's up to the group owner to decide whether or not they're going to allow people to join from their pages. So you can see right here. I'm going to zoom in for you. Okay. Right here, where it says membership requests from pages. Allow pages to request to join as group members. Don't allow pages to join as group members. Pages who are already group members will stay in your group. You can manage group membership at any time. All right, so the question is how does that benefit me if I let these people come in with their business pages? No obvious answer jumps out at me except to say, if your members benefit because you allow them to do this, you benefit. They're going to want to be in your group. They're going to win, and by extension, you will win. So that's what pops up into my head. Okay? And let's see what else. All right, in Twitter news, they have just released the latest version of their monthly events calendar. You guys, it's a fantastic calendar. Doesn't matter if you use Twitter or not. They list all important online events, big conferences, all sorts of really stuff that might be happening at Madison Square Gardens or Comic-Con or things like that you can absolutely hop on a hashtag that if it's relevant. But they also show stuff in social media events and that sort of thing. So I put a link to this calendar over on the show notes page at jenlehner.com/flash. The other thing that they're doing is they're putting out a call for user input into policy. They're trying something new by asking everybody for feedback on a policy before it's part of the Twitter rules. Whatever. I don't even know what to say about that. In LinkedIn news, this is more for big business and for enterprise style companies, but they added all these new features to basically give you more data for benchmarking your workers, I guess, against other companies' workers based on compensation, skill level, all that kind of stuff, which is incredibly valuable, but I don't typically deal with enterprise size companies in that way. But if you know someone or you care about that happened in LinkedIn. And then here's the thing with Snapchat, and I wish I had the screenshot to show you, but in Snapchat news, and maybe Nika can grab the screenshot if it's on our Google Doc, I don't know, but it's really cool. So what Snapchat has done is that if somebody's walking by you with cute shoes, you can just get your phone and point it at the cute shoes, and automatically, if Amazon recognizes those shoes, it will pop up buying options. It'll show the shoe, and then it'll give you buying options or whatever. I mean, that's just crazy. Unfortunately for Snapchat, I'm sure everybody's going to steal it, and they won't get credit for this amazing innovation. But I thought that was pretty cool. And what else? If you're in my VIP group, Front Row VIP, today is the last day of our accountability challenge. You guys blew me away with the stuff that you got done. And tomorrow is our graduation ceremony at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's just a short graduation ceremony, but you deserve to be recognized for, blowing through this challenge like it was nothing. Like you were a hot knife and it was butter. You were just like, yeah, I got this. And I can't wait to get the percentage from Nika of our finisher, like the percentage of finishers, because every time we do this, we're in the high 80% range of the people who completed every leg of the challenge. So Yay for you. And remember that today is TGIF Friday. In my free online classroom, the front row, that's when you get to share all your wins, any kind of promotions that you have. You just have to make sure and do it underneath the meme that says TGI Friday, and anything goes. And then what I do, the cherry on top, is we round up all of your links, all of your promotions, and we send it out to our email list. So you get double the exposure. I will be back Monday with a brand new flash briefing on Lexi. We call her Lexi now, so I don't wake her up if she happens to be in your office. There were a couple of questions. So Sandra asked what I thought about the two bigwigs leaving Instagram. I think they have astonishing good timing. I think that it's going to be important to watch them because they are known for their impeccable timing. They're geniuses. They're not short on cash. They got all the cash in the world to just sort of sit around and think up what their next thing is. But I guarantee you that they're, from everything that I've read, that they are definitely they're already planning something like really huge. So it will be fun to see what they come out with. And you can change the name of your Lexi, actually. I haven't done it yet, but Sean, it was Sean or Adam that told me that you can, because I was going to name the one in my office Betty. And I have the screen device, and I went in and it wouldn't let me change it. It just let me pick from like 6 different things, like Amazon. I could call it Amazon. I could call it Echo. I could call it some other stuff, or I could call it Lexi. But I think there is a way to change it. Okay, and let's see here if I'm missing any other questions. Go, Betty. Let's see here. Hey, Mom. You guys, this is my mom. Right here. That's my beautiful mom. Someone said yesterday's trial was live on Snapchat. So they have live. I have not heard that, Sandra, but that doesn't mean anything. And Rolga, let's see here. When does that take place? Which thing are you talking about? I'm sorry, I missed it when you asked. Let's see here. Any more that I have missed? I'm going to wait for Rolga. Here we go. I think just tell her and she will give you the options. No, let's try it now, actually. Alexa, change your name.
Okay, you can choose from Amazon, Computer, or Echo. Which of these do you like?
I like Betty.
Sorry, I can only help change the wake word to one of these. Amazon, Computer, or Echo.
Did you hear her? I'm going to do it all over again because I don't know if you could hear her. It was so cool. Okay, here we go. I'm going to put the speaker, okay? So this will answer that question. Alexa, change your name.
Okay, you can choose from Amazon, Computer, or Echo. Which of these do you like?
I like Betty.
Sorry, I can only help change the wake word to one of these. Amazon, Computer, or Echo.
Okay, never mind. Okay, so that answered that question. I suppose if you changed her name to Echo, that could be a little more helpful because I don't say Echo very much. I'm sorry, Sandra. I don't say Echo very much, so that might be a good thing to do. Although Lexi is working well for me. Lexi is working well for me. Okay, how to join a group as our page. Okay, so if you have joined a group already, you might have to leave and rejoin as your page. That's my understanding. Okay. And again, it will be up to the page owners. And my guess is that most of the groups that we're a part of have not, most of the groups that we're a part of have probably not instituted that change yet. I know I have not. So maybe I'll like wait a little while. And any new groups you join, yeah, I don't know. I think what the message did say though was, let me read it again. It says, so as the manager, it says, don't allow pages to join as group members. Pages who are already group members will stay in your group. So I guess, let's say you do make this available in your group, and then people who join as a page in your group, are there, and then you change it and you're like, no, I don't want to let people do that. Those people will remain in your group as pages. So hopefully that made sense. I feel like I kind of rambled on that one, but I think you feel me, dog. Okay, that's it. It is time to get back to work. Oh, there's one last thing that I want to share with you. That was a really cool discovery for me this week. And that is that, I've got this live event happening in 2 weeks on Isle of Palms in, South Carolina. Beautiful house. Like, I'm so excited. And this is for my VIP members. And, anyway, it was suggested to me by a very experienced retreat host, who's also a VIPer, that I should think about, shout out to Patty Lennon, that I should think about having an assistant there to help me. And while, in my mind, I'm thinking, well, I've got lots of like people that will be there. I've got like a private chef who's going to be handling the meals, and we've got, housekeeping and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I was like, yeah, that kind of is a good idea. So I posted an ad on Facebook. Like I posted, it was just a regular post, and then you could turn it into a job post. And I've seen it before, but I've never had a reason to use it. But it's so cool because it automatically puts a button on the post. First, I went into a group. I went into a group in Charleston, like a Charleston women's networking group. I joined the group. And then I turned a picture of me that was holding, I have a branded image of myself, from a photo shoot where I'm just holding a piece of white poster board. And it's so handy because I can always put whatever it is I want to say on that piece of poster board. So I put on there and said, help wanted. And then I posted it in the group. And then when I was done, it asked me, do you want to turn this like into a job post? And I was like, yeah. And I did. And then it automatically posted to my business page as well. And so it sort of automatically gives people the opportunity to really easy submit an application. It allows you to look through all the applicants, connect with them, schedule an interview with them, and then also like pick from a toggle drop down menu of their status. So it could be like contacted, rejected, need more info, so many choices. It was so beautifully organized. And the happy ending to the story is I had fantastic applicants. I couldn't believe it. And I found like the perfect person who is going to be there. So, that was just a definite win. And I just want to like remind you, if you ever need something, it doesn't have to be like a full-time employee or something, but just maybe a one-time person for an event or something that's going on. That is a great thing that they have for us. Vanessa says, I'm having a bad connection, but just wanted to say hi. Hi, Vanessa. I'm glad that you stopped in. Have a wonderful weekend. You have a wonderful weekend too, Sandra Santorino, and there will be no Chippendales dancers unless you send some our way. Okay, that's it, you guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.